MusicEDU.
In the facts of Session 1, we launched straight into major tonality and transposition, with students learning or revising the construction of the major scale, the key signatures of C, G and F major, as well as the magic 4-chord progression. Our aim is to open the door to some of the fundamentals of contemporary rock and pop music so that students can easily start playing some of the music that they know and like. Students go on to learn about circular chord progressions and transpose the magic 4 chords into F and G major. You'll find an interactive presentation that lines up with these activities, along with the YouTube clip for the listening activity on page 4 in the facts section on the website portal of Session 1. If you're using the digital version of the publication and would like students to write their answers as they would if they had a physical book, they can download the pages from the session that are designed for writing on and either print and fill in their answers or alternatively annotate on the PDFs and upload them to the school intranet or Moodle. The downloadable pages are found on the Studio Sessions website portal in Session 1, the facts. In the main event of Session 1, students assume the role of a music producer and are going to create a new, unique sound for an artist they're working with. Depending on your hardware and software choices, you'll be able to undertake the main event production activity on either keyboards, iPads or computers, and you'll find customised training videos for your choice on the Studio Sessions portal in Session 1, the main event. If you only have one computer between 2 students, you could have one student taking on the role of the music producer and the other being the performer, so they can undertake the activities in pairs. If you're looking to implement the learning from the facts in a more practical way, you'll find an ensemble arrangement in the appendix of the book which follows the 4-chord progression in major tonality. The arrangement includes lead part, tab, B-flat and E-flat scores, as well as an extension score. And you'll find the backing track and a YouTube clip for the piece on the Studio Sessions website portal in the appendix section. The quick quiz is a recap of the session, and students can find the answers to these questions from within the session. You'll notice there is a checkbox of each of the key learning areas that have been covered. Teachers have the opportunity to make this a discussion point to ensure students are making the connection between what they are practically completing and the theoretical components covered in the session. The quiz can be taken online by the students, and the MusicEDU website will mark their answers and place their score in the teacher's classroom. The teacher can export the individual student or entire class results to an Excel spreadsheet. No marking required. Additionally, there is an extension activity related to every session on the website portal. You'll find this in the Extension tab for each session. First of all, decide if you want to cover the theory component in the facts in the classroom. Remember, students are able to access the website portal from home, so the interactive presentations and listening activities can be done away from the classroom if time is limited. Depending on the age of your students you're teaching would also depend on how in-depth you would like to explore the theory of major tonality. You could always make this section a more practical component of learning the 4-chord progression on either guitars or keyboards in several different keys. You'll also need to decide which hardware and software options you are going to do the main event task with, or if you want your students to learn the repertoire piece in the appendix, or both. Setting timeframes for each of the tasks will also help you move through the activities quickly. For instance, you might allow the students 30 minutes to create 3 unique sounds and save them. The quick quiz can be completed as homework, as all the answers to the questions can be found within the session. You'll find the suggested answers to the quick quiz on the Teachers Resources section of the Studio Sessions portal. If you have some students who need extending, there is an extension task on page 9 that combines using their unique sounds with playing the 4-chord progression. Students who complete the production activity could also go on to produce their own arrangement of the repertoire piece from the appendix, or learn one of the parts on their instrument. Additionally, there is an extension activity related to every session on the website portal. You'll find this in the Extension tab for each session.